Right, okay, where are we here? So, yes, I have my heater bags. They're from Turnigy, and I just made up. Obviously, you can run them off a 3S battery, but I decided, obviously, whenever the car is not running, it's only producing 12 volt battery. So crocodile clips, twin and earth, and then in the XT60s, I think they are. You can't run the car with it on because straight at the battery you're getting 14 volts. Those are only rated at 12 volts, so you'll only rack them. What else do we need to know? Just that these bumps aren't too bad. I'm very, very pleased with how it turns out, but you don't want to hit those cat's eyes there. You really don't want to hit those, they're massive. So I'll stay away from those as best I can. But this car up here is a real inconvenience. Real inconvenience. Okay, so these batteries are heated, but that car up there is a real inconvenience. A real inconvenience, because I can't send it. It's because even on the other run, it was going up pretty close to him, so this run could potentially shoot past him. Take it down further if I can. Oh, come on! What are you doing? Can't do anything now. This is a waste. Go on. Happy days. There's more cars coming now. I'm a bundle of nerves, like, so I am, so that's us, we're away. Hopefully before that lorry comes. Right, we'll abort, we'll try again. Abort and try again. Right, that's gonna be us. We'll bring her in slow this time, Jamie. Right, let's go. Oh, car. Fuck it, we'll go. I can't see it. Other side of that car, so it is. It's going to be a PB, but that scared the shit out of me. That was a lot of pressure there, so it was a lot of pressure. I'd like to think that's going to be a PB, but it took me a long time. I'm actually shaking like crazy. What that distance was, that's going to be a PB, it has to be. Has to be. Stop that. It's busy here. Now if you were to comment, it's obviously people commuting to and from work. So let's see what we got. Stop. Read. 147, it's a PB. Not as much as I wanted. I wanted a 150, but it's a PB. I'm content with that. Just too nervous. Car's going. Once I can get it going, but I wasn't able to let it go for that long. Right, okay. PB anyway, I'm content. Do a try again and try and get a 150? Possibly. But what I want to show you is what I've done. To center the steering, shows I'm not using the dual rate. So obviously, look, you can see the dual rate is pretty much center as I can get it. Obviously I had to do a slight bit of trim, but normally it's way off. That's my handset, Dumbo RC with the range extender. I like it. It does everything that I need to do. Then you've got this. I removed that other thing. I've swapped the turbo round the other way, so this here is normally up here. So obviously, because I couldn't get a short enough one to go from here to here, so what I've done is obviously just buy this and then cut it down enough that it fits. But that worked that worked well. So now my wheels are sitting square without having to adjust it very much on the steering trim, which I'm very, very happy about. It's just I'm a bit anal, like I'm joiner by trade, so I'm a bit pernickety about things sitting off square and stuff. But we'll try another wee gentle run and see how we get on. The sun's going to be down. I'll wait until the sun drops down because I really can't see. Plus that car up there, I'm quite annoyed that car is still sitting there. We'll have a look at the last run, which was the fastest. Not the last run on the data log. The last run that I did was slower by 1 miles per hour, but I hadn't even recharged the batteries. You can see there's a couple of, like this here was just a hesitation run. That was a bailout, so I was coming along and then I hit the white lines, had to bail out, so then I came all the way back and I started my run again. Batteries had cooled down. What are we at here? So at the start of the run it was 37.7, so by the time I went and started the run again after obviously bailing out, obviously like the temperatures and stuff of the motor temp and the ESC are high because like we've done 4 or 5 runs with very little obviously cooling time, but we had fans on it. You see there's a 3S fan on it. We have 47,000 RPM on there, 99.2 power out, so I'm still not getting the full power out for some reason, so I need to recalibrate that. 5,228 amps, which isn't too bad. Well, it's not the worst I've ever seen, but it's still bad. 24.6 volts it dropped down to. Whenever I was running the 1717 with these batteries, the lowest it was ever coming down to was about 24.8, but it was regularly in the 25s, so it was. There, for some reason, there's been quite a considerable jump there, 1.95 there. I'm trying to see what that is, but it's quite a linear pull on that one. So what have we got here? I think I had it set to about 8 seconds. So we have, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I did hesitate here. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's about where it starts there, but there's a hesitation there, so it is set to about 8 seconds. And I got 1, 2, only 2 seconds full pull as well. You can see here 24, 45, 50, so that's 5 seconds. Let me see what I can see. Motor temp 102. This is, I have to recalibrate, don't understand this, or is that because it just didn't get long enough pull on it? Okay, I'm content, but I will have to adjust the gearing because we're losing voltage quite a lot. Let me see this. Okay, so those are 1 second, so that space in there is 1 second on these. You can see here 50, 51, so it changes. These aren't always 5 seconds, so you get 50, and then this one's 51. So from there to there is 1 second, and then that's 2 seconds to there. So it's just over 2 seconds I got. Voltage dropped, RPM was still, well, it started falling off there, but that's obviously when I started hitting the brakes. Okay,